Welcome viewers. Attorney General Merrick Garland has a mantra when it comes to politically charged investigations that we will stick to the data and the law wherever it leads. But Garland's mantra won't feed into the solutions he needs in the gargantuan choice of whether or not to prosecute the former guy for the plethora of government files, many labeled as overly categorized, that he's found on his way outside to Maralago has brought the White House. The media has been quick to snub Attorney General Merrick Garland for his previous failure to indict former President Trump over the January 6 attack on the U.S. Capitol. They've tarred him with epithets worthy of Trump himself, like Merrick the Mild and Merrick the Meek. And a host of former prosecutors and law professors have criticized his inaction, saying Garland must impeach Trump to defend the rule of law. We don't know for sure, but it appears the Garland Justice Department is yet to convene a grand jury to investigate the matter. Had they called witnesses before the grand jury, we would have heard about it from reporters hanging around the courthouse or from the witnesses' attorneys. Political fallout protection hazards are just some of the intangibles Garland will have to think about that as he considers what is arguably the most prominent crook case in American history. In line with previous prosecutors, attorneys from intelligence organizations and Justice Department officials. One consideration for Garland is how Trump's alleged moves stack up against other cases that DOJ has delivered or discontinued for mishandling categorized information. A second component is how confident prosecutors are that they should win a case. Understanding the political ramifications of a dropped case against a former president can be devastating. Finally, Ireland has to consider the damage a trial would possibly do to nationwide protective secrets, given the nature of the Maralago file seizures. Of course, an unknown later looms over all the various machinations. Does Garland see the former man's cavalier and even defiant handling of national security secrets and techniques in Maralago as something big enough to lead the first crook case against a former president in U.S. history? They have to be lucky that they will have a very solid case to stand up to a grand jury and eventually a jury, said former CIA Assistant Jeffrey Smith. If the prosecutors can overcome all these hurdles, given the fact that a former president is involved, it becomes a challenging task for the Attorney General. It looks to me like the way to justify crook accusations is changing, said David Luffman, former chief of counterintelligence in the Department of Justice's Department of National Security. I assume Trump has tremendous quack exposure. Whether they are ultimately determined to exercise the prosecution's discretion to prosecute him is another question. Trump's strategy, of course, is to run out of time. With the midterm elections less than 8 months away and a widely expected result that Republicans will take over the House of Representatives, the special committee investigating January 6 could be on its last legs. Leave your comments in the comments section about your opinion. Also give this video a thumbs up if you like the content of the video. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel to encourage us and turn on the notification bell to be the first to get the latest information.